Alright. So, gotta close my OBS there. We're ready. Alright, let's wait. I mean, Wang, do the intro!
Alright.
Wang, come on.
This time I will try not to interrupt you.
It won't happen.
Alright. Welcome. Oh,
Shut.
It took 5 minutes for the fucking intro. I don't need that again.
No,
Alright.
it took way.
It took like 7. It took like...
Oh, wait.
No, it
Yeah,
took
no,
like
it was
15.
even worse.
No, it
was
didn't.
So,
Yes, it did.
It took like...
forever.
Go back on the last podcast right now and really check the 7 mark and watch him be doing it.
I don't feel like doing that. So let's just say it happened in 7 minutes.
Thank you.
Welcome.
I'm good
Losers
with
and
that.
Shut the
Troglodytes.
fuck up, Matt.
Oh my fucking god. Welcome, losers and troglodytes, to the LoserCast. I'm your host, Big Nigga in Charge,
Wow, wait! Guys,
What?
and Waluigi.
what did we just do? We've messed up everything. We've gone against our
Wait,
conduct. We've gone
What?
against our conduct. We haven't...
We did.
I'm the only one with a new profile picture. You guys
Oh
don't
my
have
God.
nudes.
Oh wait, I didn't have this profile.
Yeah, you
picture last
did.
time, did I?
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes,
did
you
I?
did.
Did I?
No, I have no. I know you're right. Yeah, Wang, you and I need to change it.
Well,
Do we?
Mad had a different one, but that's still a Sonic one. You need to change theme.
Yeah, I have to change the theme. I have a perfect one. Hold on.
Ah, fuck. Okay.
Oh,
we
do you have the
to-
cursed image like baby in the door that I sent to Chum?
Baby in the door. Baby in the door. Yes, I
It's
do.
like
I do.
this bald creature.
Yes, I do.
It's
Wait, I
this-
think I have to scroll up
And
a little
please,
bit.
everyone,
Wait.
I want to make it very clear.
Elias.
This wasn't even meant to happen, but just excuse this technical difficulties real quick.
Elias, should I do Anthony's walrus?
No.
Dang it.
No.
No, I think I can't find the image. I scrolled up. I would have to scroll up for about.
rough boy. Let me just.
Uh,
I'm scared to go into my files real quick, but oh my sweet lord,
What?
Wang, what is that?
It's Eggman.
Wang!
Swimming in a
Oh my
beach.
god.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
No,
is.
it's scary.
No, it's amazing.
It's
He's
so
freaking cool.
It's
fucking
so
hilarious.
bad. That's
Oh,
so
man,
bad.
in between
What
frame
Dan
and animation,
is doing?
man.
I can't tell.
I can't tell either, and I don't care.
He's doing a gang sign.
He's doing gang
He a blood.
signs. He a
Oh,
blood.
man.
He a
Gang, man. Gang.
Gang. Zip zap zoobity zap.
What's
Diggity dog.
Diggity. Yo. What's up, my diggity dogs?
My diggity dogs.
Finger my asshole.
This is two young white kids and a black man who might as well be white trying to sound black. Welcome
Diggity dog.
to LoserCast.
Welcome to the
No,
LoserCast.
Matt still hasn't even
Dog.
changed hers. No, you can't. Dude, just. I'm not going in my files.
All right, no, I got you.
I have some pretty
got you.
cringy shit in there.
No, I gotta go.
What do you mean by cringy? How bad is cringy?
I have a perfect.
Like, old memes.
Ah, come on, it can't be that bad.
No,
Pretty bad.
no, you don't understand. This week, I've had 4 people send me a Uganda Knuckles meme, unironically.
Okay, just
1 week.
fucking change your own image,
Hey,
Matt. Why?
that's
I want to
normal.
make it very clear to everyone out here right now. Almost every single one of the images that they use as their profile picture, I fucking give it to them. I am the one that
Connor
supplies.
gave me this one.
Okay,
Connor-
first
And
off,
I gave Connor that one.
Dang it!
I supply all the profile pictures, and I get
Oh my
no credit.
gosh.
And
that
I
was-
get
okay,
no
first
credit.
Off, I constantly.
You
constantly-
okay? I'll give Wang this one. He does use a lot of his own, but
most
Mad,
of mine are
all of Mad's I give her.
Well, here's the
been-
thing. I get them from other people who
Elias.
get it from you, and it's just this domino effect.
Yeah, so basically from the very beginning, it's all from me.
Yeah.
Somehow,
I
see,
need
man,
to find something that I didn't get from any of our
there's
friends.
a huge bit of lava right here.
What?
Sorry.
What?
I was looking at Minecraft. Sorry.
Hang on.
Let's continue
You're-
on.
We're definitely not playing in the Minecraft, by the way, guys.
Yeah,
definitely not playing Minecraft in the background.
Yeah, we're not. I'm definitely not playing this. I don't know what the fuck I am, but I'm definitely not playing this.
Okay. You say I take too long to do the fucking intro. We've got our new profile pictures. Let us go.
Alright, welcome, losers. Welcome, losers and troglodytes, to the LoserCast. I'm your host, Big Nigga in Charge, Day 56. Hello.
Also known as fucking Gang Sign Eggman.
Gang Eggman over here.
Biggity Dog himself.
Biggity
Next
Dog.
Is our resident Lolice chief. And, hold on, really
Confused and confused and angry. I don't even know what that is.
Screams in whatever.
Screams in Japanese.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Screams in Japanese. And resident Lolice chief.
Tiger. A legend.
And the Hagel face Sonic Mad. Wait, no, it's no longer that. No, it's okay, Mom.
it's Jimmy Neutron's mom getting fucking sprayed down.
Hey, I
by
love
Jimmy's
milfs,
cum.
okay?
Bukaki Neutron. I like Bukaki Neutron. That's good.
And Bukaki Neutron and
Yeah.
Fits really well with Mad in real life.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. I'm a MILF.
Actually, I'm 40 years old. Okay, no, I'm not
Easily.
gonna go on that one.
She's actually like 32.
Mm-hmm. I'm actually 30.
At least she looks like it.
Okay, that is kind of true. I don't know if that's a good thing. That is kind of true. Anyways, so we wanted to give. So I guess one of our first topics could be our review on in-game that we saw.
Alright, everyone. I don't know if I could stress this enough. Okay?
Spoilers.
Spoiler alert.
Expect that shit.
Okay?
Very much so. If you haven't
Spoiler
seen it by-
alert. Let me spell it out for you. SPOILER. Spoiler. Alright? Fucking, I'm letting you know. I was spoiled before the movies, so I just, if you have somehow avoided spoilers all this long, I'm just gonna tell you right now, skip maybe 15 minutes into the video, alright?
Yeah.
Maybe
that's
only
a good...
10. I don't know. Just.
Let's put a timestamp.
I don't know. I'll try and see if I can put a timestamp. Yeah.
All right. But how about we each give?
There'll be a timestamp in the description. All right. There'll be a timestamp in the description of spoilers. I'll put it there.
So basically, let's all give our thoughts, and we can maybe I don't know. I guess what I thought about it was I thought it was a lot better formatted than Infinity War was, even though the beginning was very fast-paced. I think they dealt with the emotional connections a lot better than they did in Infinity War.
I don't even think the beginning was that fast-paced.
Really?
I mean,
I don't know.
Infinity War's beginning was pretty fast-paced too.
I mean, I think it's because remember when we were in the theater and we were it felt like an hour, but it was 3 hours. It may have been because of that. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing.
I do have to say, apparently it's a 3-hour movie. It felt like only maybe an hour and a half or 2 hours, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
That
felt like
that meant that the movie kept me intrigued so much that the time didn't even feel like it was that long.
Yep.
That's a good
thing.
thing.
My eyes were glued to that movie, dude. I loved it. But you know, the entire time, especially at the end, you remember that battle, just all the women, all in one group? That still bothers me.
Look, alright. Wait, it's Connor went to the movies with us. Eli wasn't there. Wang wasn't there, but it was me, Matt, and Connor, and some other people. Connor did bring up a pretty decent point, but it still bothers me because, look, so you had your all-women part, which was obviously supposed to, appeal for the box office and appeal to the media because feminism and all that shit. But he did bring up a good point. the battle before in Infinity War was only dudes, except for the one antenna girl, the one that could like put him to sleep. And he has a point. I'll give him that. But instead, why not just have it mixed both ways? Yeah. Equality. Don't separate them. When you separate them, that means you are treating them like they're different. No, don't treat them like they're different. They're equals.
Like what bothers me about? Oh, I'm sorry if I interrupted you.
Don't make a scene. It's like, oh yeah, women power. No, go fucking superhero power, dude. I don't fucking give a shit what gender you are. I don't care if you're a woman, you're a man, you're a fucking troglodyte loser like I am. I don't fucking care what you are. You're a fucking superhero. That's what I care about.
Yeah. But I guess my thoughts on it are, if you want, I'm not saying all feminists are like this, not at all.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, literally the definition of feminist is someone who believes in equal rights for women, and I think that's like everyone. Well, not everyone, but I mean like.
I wanted to like make a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but basically I was thinking that a lot of like, especially the mainstream feminism, or at least the stereotype of feminism, is
right.
Regardless of them claiming they want equal rights, they still want to be treated differently, even though they don't say.
Yeah, I never understood that. Like, you want equal rights, yet you also want to be treated differently.
Yeah.
Is really dumb to me.
Yeah, advertise equality and don't just switch the roles, because that's just not fair to anyone.
Yeah, that's really dumb.
I think so too. And that part where Captain Marvel destroyed the entire ship of her.
Yeah, that was annoying. That was
dumber than the full woman team part.
Dude, like, I just thought, like, okay, thanks for bringing in some... Dude, and then you're gonna say, oh, you only hate it because it's a girl. You only hate Captain Marvel because she's a girl. No! I don't want any fucking superhero to be able to be powerful enough to just take out the entire fucking ship down by themselves. That's fucking stupid, dude. I want the whole team to work together to take down that ship. That would have been an awesome scene, right? Oh,
like, what if they, like, in the beginning of Infinity War, where, like, a group of them infiltrated the ship that came to Earth?
Yeah.
And something like that. That would have been really cool.
That would have been fucking awesome. No, Captain Marvel's gonna come in fucking one-shot that bitch.
It was just boring.
Yeah, it was boring. But whatever. It's alright.
Just one part.
Off that fucking top. Off that topic. I dislike Captain Marvel. I think everyone dislikes Captain Marvel. The movie was shit.
Why does no one like Captain Marvel again? What the hell?
Her movie was garbage, and the only reason the movie was created was to make feminists happy.
Yeah. I mean,
here's my other question.
Sorry.
Wasn't there some fucking, like, issue because of her? Didn't she, like, say some shit?
Yes, she did.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know all of that. What did she say?
She said something.
That's what I know. That's what I know.
It was basically, don't quote me on this because I'm not 100% sure,
all
but it was basically, I might be confusing this with something else, but she said something about white men shouldn't be able to watch their movie because they're white men.
What?
Yeah.
That sounds more like a black thing than a fucking feminist thing.
You can look that up.
That's racist and sexist.
Yeah, I heard that.
That's a double big bad. Oh, but you're white, so it's not racist. Oh, but you're a man, so it's not sexist. Shut up, dude. Like, shut up.
Shut the fuck up. Let me just look that up.
Yeah, there's no way that she's that dumb.
Look that up, because I know that I heard that about, like, a popular movie, and I think it was Captain Marvel, but I'm not 100% sure.
Oh my god. That's really dumb.
Yeah, it was really bad. It also reminds me of the Ghostbusters reboot with all the women. It kind of reminds me of that.
How it was bad, and not because it was women, because it was actually just fucking.
It was actually just a shit fucking movie.
It was actually just a shit movie, and everyone went, "No, it's because it's fucking feminism and it's because sexism," and it's like, no, it's just not a good movie.
It was just a shit fucking movie.
Yeah,
I saw the movie, dude. Like, trust me, I fucking know. I actually saw the movie, and it was so garbage.
It was 100%.
Like, I've heard some of the jokes. I've looked up jokes from the movie, and I've watched scenes. I didn't laugh at any of them.
Yeah,
it's
the
really
jokes
easy.
weren't
I laugh at the
funny.
stupidest shit. When I can't laugh at your jokes, you're not having a good fucking movie.
No, I want y'all to like take this from us. We have the dumbest humor on the planet.
You can tell that we have the dumbest humor just from fucking watching our videos.
Yeah, just from our
pictures.
The fucking pictures.
The
like,
fucking knee.
The pictures.
The fucking knee.
The pictures we have are fucking retarded. When we say we're not laughing, it's not funny.
Gang.
It's not funny.
Yeah,
we have the most simplest common denominator humor.
Gang.
Yeah, we
common denominator.
Just tell us
like
a dick joke and we'll fucking cry our eyes out.
Gang, Eggman.
Like precisely. We laughed at that. That's not even. It's just a stupid blurry picture. And it's funny to us.
Gang, Eggman.
Have y'all seen that Circle Tunes? Y'all watch Circle Tunes?
Not really. But no, I do know about him. I do know about him.
I don't have a fucking.
Like I'll get him in my recommended like every other day.
Isn't your recommended and my recommended?
No.
Oh wait, yeah, we have separate accounts.
You're retarded.
I forget.
Yeah, sometimes I use the LoserCast thing without realizing it.
I don't.
Really?
I actually hold on one thing. Sorry to interrupt, Mad, about your Circle Tunes thing, but I did use the fucking
LoserCast account.
I did use the LoserCast account to watch Elfin Lead. So there might be a lot of Elfin Lead recommended. There's gonna be like a lot of Elfin Lead recommended.
I already have a bunch of anime recommended, so it's not that weird.
I intentionally, just because I wanted to see what would happen, I spent about 30 minutes going through full episodes of Barbie in the Dream House and a bunch of those weird kids videos on the LoserCast thing.
You're a dick.
I know.
That's why it was in my recommended. That's why it was in the fucking recommended.
It's really fucking weird, like 1 hour kids channel, toy channel gameplay.
Yes, it was.
Toy channel gameplay.
I wanted to kill my sisters because of that shit. Now
I actually thought it was his sisters. That's the reason I thought.
I'm not gonna drown you. I'm gonna put your head in the water when I get to that pool party. 20 seconds.
What pool party? What? Hold on, I'm not aware of this.
No, yes you are. I invited you to it.
Literally got invited.
I was invited to a pool party.
How the fuck did you forget already?
How did you forget? It was like 2 weeks ago.
We'll talk about it after the podcast. I'm probably going to that if I can.
Wow. Real good friend of Lolice.
I know, right? I'm so amazing.
To be fair, I kind of forgot about it until I realized it was May.
Yeah, because it's on May 20-something. So.
Yeah, I was not completely paying attention.
You're good. You're good.
I was like, oh shit, it's May. I have to get ready for that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Wait, when is it?
May 20-something. I haven't set an exact date because.
Amazing.
Here we go.
Here, let's talk about this after the podcast.
Yes, let's just.
This is friend thing.
Circle Tunes. Yes, Mad. What
oh
you have
yes,
to say
my
about
Circle Tunes topic. Well, it was a video comparing memes from 2012 to memes from 2019. So basically, it was fucking hilarious. It was here. I'll just send. It's about a minute long. I'll just send the video.
Fucking copyright. No, I'm not getting copyright claimed by fucking.
I can't explain it in a way that'll make it as funny. That's the
fucking
thing.
Explain it, Mad.
Oh, okay. Well, basically, it was like comparing the two from like 10 years ago, and their example of a 2012 meme was like the example. Flashy background with some colors, top text, bottom text, face in the middle. And then his example for the 2019 meme was a overly saturated, scary hallway with a bunch of shadow creatures in it, with the text saying, "Me and the boys looking for some beans at 12 a.m."
You're not raw. Looking for some beans at 12 a.m.
20 minutes straight. It was so dumb. But he's right, yeah. Like,
yeah, he's not wrong.
it's weird to see how the humor's changed over time. Like, it also, it's also like, it sounds dumb.
Okay, so I'm looking at Captain Marvel stuff, and here's some of the things I've seen. Why is Captain Marvel awful? Captain Marvel awful. Captain Marvel
Captain
bad
Marvel
rating.
awful.
Captain Marvel looked bad. Captain Marvel bad movie.
Captain Marvel bad movie.
I mean,
Captain
yeah.
Marvel bad movie?
Yeah.
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 Oh God,
That's about right.
That's
Captain
so
Marvel
fucking
bad
hilarious.
That's about right.
Mhm.
Oh my God. That's fucking funny as shit. Never have I looked up a movie and all of the search results essentially be negative.
I told you it was a bad fucking movie, dude.
I didn't think it was that bad.
It was bad.
It was a terrible
the actual
movie.
plot? Can you
Wait,
tell me
wait.
what the
Have y'all
fucking
seen?
plot was?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Can someone please tell me what the actual fucking what is so bad about it other than the whole?
It's just like the entire
very
fucking
bland.
movie is boring. The
Yeah,
entire
Is it?
thing
What
couldn't
is
be
it? I've
more
not
fucking
bothered to
boring.
look at it.
Literally,
What
the
is it
entire
even
movie
have?
is just this character is strong. Realize that this character is strong because she is strong. Character
Oh,
strong.
you mean how
That's
how,
the whole
people
movie.
like
The whole
Goku
fucking
because
movie.
he's just
The
that
whole fucking
character?
movie is just telling you how strong Captain Marvel is. He has no weaknesses.
A bad movie that's entertaining is better than a boring movie.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
here's
a boring movie.
Yeah.
Here's my thing though. How come everyone can like that, can hate that, but not have a problem with Goku? That's essentially what 80% of
Well,
anime
because
is.
he actually has some kind of I've seen a little bit.
I guess I guess
He
he
has
does have
some sort of character.
qualities.
Yeah,
He actually
yeah.
does. But the thing is that he literally does not. He is literally made to be a
I
character.
fucking hate this one part of the movie. There's this one fucking part of Endgame. There's this one part of Endgame
Yeah.
where fucking Thor meets Captain Marvel for the very first fucking time. And she is like arguing with everyone, and everyone hates her, and like, you know, everyone's just disagreeing with her. Oh, you can't be that strong. Oh, you can't take it on. You don't give us that much of a one-up, do you? And then Thor just comes up and looks at her, and she looks at him back. He's like, I like this one. I'm like,
Yeah,
you
it's like-
what?
Because that was Thor's character in the original movie. He was like, fuck you, I'm the strongest. That was his whole... That's the reason why he got sent to Earth, is because he was so prideful.
Yeah, I
that
know,
his father
but
was like,
no,
"Fuck him."
he said, I like this one. Like, yeah, this
Well,
one's just,
because-
like,
Yeah, but he
it's
also
so
likes that
dumb,
pride.
dude.
That's why he likes that pride about her.
It's because she's
It's
similar
very
to
godlike.
Nah, that's dumb,
Fine.
dude. That's
But
not
what I found
okay.
dumb
Listen.
was that what I found dumb was that when she didn't flinch, that's why he said that. When he grabbed the hammer from behind. No, not
Yeah,
the
yeah,
hammer.
yeah, he
Because a lot of
made
people
the
fucking flinch.
made the fucking hammer. But yeah, it's just
Most people would flinch at that, and she just went nah.
that's still dumb, dude.
Yeah, it's dumb,
That
but
is
it
really
makes
dumb.
sense. Why the hell would he not respect that? It's like, okay, you're not afraid
It's still
Yes.
dumb.
to just stand in the face of danger.
It's still dumb.
At that chance, you can just die. You know, you're willing to let yourself
It's
kind
still
of be
dumb.
sacrificed.
It's,
It's dumb, but
Okay,
But-
let's not be biased here.
I'm biased.
like
Everyone's biased. And I think
Yeah.
Captain Marvel's fucking stupid.
everyone's biased, but to be honest, it's like even then, it's like
Another
it
thing
makes
that I don't like,
sense.
I just don't like the fact that, you know, well, it's just like, just the fact that I know she was in the comics, but she was never, like, really in the I mean, she was, but, like, she was
She's-
never
like,
with
the weird thing is
everyone
that
else.
She's probably not even anywhere near as
Yeah,
boring as
She
as
wasn't
the
with,
comics.
like,
She's
everyone
way
else and shit. She was just kind of her own thing. And
Probably
then she
Yeah.
just pops out of nowhere in the movie universe, and yeah, she's just, you
As
know,
this
the
super
strongest
important character.
the strongest fucking one out of every single person there. Thor, an actual demigod.
Mhm.
That's
No, a god.
that's
he's
so
straight up
fucking
dumb.
dumb. That's so
Yeah,
fucking dumb to me.
Because like
And,
no,
well,
And
he's
it
not
and it
saying-
makes me mad. It makes me mad.
well,
You
here's
know
the
what?
thing. Oh my.
I had to deal with
Sorry.
that same shit. I remember, as a wrestling fan, everyone hates Roman Reigns because he's boring, and we're just supposed to believe he's like the new John Cena. Wrestling fans had to go with that for over 2.5 fucking years.
That's
Ew.
I
so
get
fucking
that
dumb.
feeling.
But here's the thing about
this
Captain
is the thing.
Marvel.
When someone, I'll let Mad talk. I'll let Mad talk. Yeah.
I'm sorry. She was technically a failed character. Now, here's the thing about Marvel. A lot of the movies that they make, the individual movies such as Doctor Strange, not saying that he is a character like this, but that's just an example. Black Panther, blah, blah, blah. Some of those characters may be failed characters that they're revitalizing from their old comic days. And Captain Marvel was one of them. Yeah. She wasn't necessarily failed, but she wasn't as popular. That's why she was scrapped.
My whole problem here is like, why couldn't it be someone like I have no fucking problem. I just want to make it extremely clear. I have no fucking problem with female superheroes. Gamora is a fucking badass. Yeah. Okay? No, Gamora is fucking cool. Okay?
Yeah.
I was never a fan of Black Widow. She just kicks people.
She is an assassin.
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody.
She has way more powers in the comics.
Fucking Nebula. Nebula's pretty fucking cool.
Nebula, I like her better than Gamora.
Yeah, she's really like cool. I don't know, something about her. She's pretty fucking badass. I mean, like, wait, what's a fucking another one? Let me fucking think. Dude, Iron Man's wife, when she gets the suit, she's a fucking badass.
And Valkyrie.
Valkyrie.
Yeah.
Mantis is fucking adorable.
Mantis is pretty funny. I like Mantis for comic relief.
I saw her one line in Endgame, and it's like, oh my god, I'm not in Endgame, Infinity War, and I'm like, oh my god, she's fucking cute. I need to watch Guardians of the Galaxy.
She's hilarious. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, I could be biased with Gamora since Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is my favorite Marvel movie. But, like, still.
Here's the thing about Mantis. Even though she appears to be very weak, it's not her physical, appearance that's strong, but it's the way she uses her powers, and that's why I like her a lot, personally.
Yeah,
I mean, the most she can do is put people to sleep.
To be a nerd, that's essentially what Part 4 is. Your stand is
anyway, I just want to say, when people get their own individual movies, like Doctor Strange, for example, my favorite superhero, if you didn't know, he's my favorite. He was not, like, super powerful. He's awesome and a fucking badass, but he's not god level.
He's not a god.
He's not anywhere near the level of someone like, say...
This is the thing, at least with Thor. I mean, everyone knows about Thor. That's fucking mythology right there. That is actual, that you learn about Thor in school, dude. He's a god, and everyone knows that he's a god. It's expected for him to be strong. And then there's just this random woman who got caught in an explosion and made her god level. Yeah, that makes sense. No, don't stop. That happened.
I did.
Is that how her powers
I was not going to say a word.
Wait a minute. Is that how her powers happened?
She got caught in some weird ass explosion or some shit. It was weird. It's hard to explain.
I mean, to be fair, it's not like Spider-Man's origin story is any better. We've had it for the same fucking.
Yeah, but he's a better character.
Yeah, but Spider-Man isn't fucking OP.
Yeah, he's also a better character. Like a way better character.
Dude, Sandman's a badass. I like Sandman's backstory.
Personally, my two favorite superheroes, in the Marvel universe at least, are, my favorite of all time is Doctor Strange, but
easily.
My
Doctor
favorite
Strange is a legend.
And it's partially because he used to be such a broken, messed up person after. And he thought he had lost everything because he thought he had lost the reason why he was him. And the way he changed was really cool to me. That's why I like him.
I just think his powers are fucking cool.
But yeah, his powers are awesome, dude.
Not gonna lie.
My spiritual butt loves that stuff.
God. You hate who?
I hate Cyclops. He's an ass. From X-Men.
Why?
I was never a fan of X-Men, actually.
Because he fucking cheated. He was a terrible person. He cheated on Phoenix and shit. Unironically in the comic.
Yeah.
He cheated on Phoenix in the comics.
I've actually read a lot of the Marvel comics. They're really good.
I have too. I've read some, like, with X-Men, like, I know about it, but I'm not super into it.
I don't do X-Men. The X-Men's not my thing.
No one fucking cares about the X-Men. Is the reason.
I mean, I care about it.
No, wait, wrong fucking comment. No one cares about the rest of the X-Men. Everyone cares about Wolverine.
True, you're not wrong.
Okay, his movie was really good. What was it
Logan.
called? It's been forever.
Fuck.
Logan, yeah, it was very good.
Fuck, Logan was good.
But every other one of his movies are okay to shit.
It's funny, I actually used to be really into X-Men, like, a few years ago, but I'm not anymore.
Yo, guys, Endgame is terrible because Deadpool wasn't in it.
Oh my gosh, if they would have given him, like, a cameo or something.
He'll be in those movies eventually.
He will. No, can we just bring up the freaking, when Tony Stark met his dad?
Oh.
Like, my gosh.
You mean the moment where literally everyone cried?
No, when he met.
No, they had to go back in time to get the Infinity Stones back. They used a time machine, right? That, Tony created. And he met his dad. And it was like the day before Tony was born. So he was talking to his own dad about, like, how to raise a child, because this character that Tony was playing, so he didn't get caught, had like a 3-year-old daughter or some shit. And it was like he was talking to the dad on how to raise a kid, and it was just like, it was so weird to see that.
It was really surreal.
Really touching.
Yeah, it was.
Which is why
like,
it was AKA the moment of which everyone cried.
I didn't cry, but it's just like, it just made me think, like, man, could you imagine you in that situation?
Imagine going back in time. Like, even if my dad's dead, but if I went back in time and met him, like, back when he was in his 30s or something, I would feel so weird. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I sure as hell would.
It'd be a surreal experience, that's for sure.
Because my dad was way different back then, so it'd be like, what the hell,
It would be a very surreal experience, that's to say.
I agree.
For anyone to meet anyone from the past.
Well, you know what I mean, Wang. You know what?
It's my problem.
I think Wang needs to, if you don't mind, Wang, could you turn up your microphone volume a bit?
Yeah, it's hard to do.
Is this good enough?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
That's perfect.
Alright. Well, I know absolutely nothing about this movie, and I don't really care to see it, because honestly...
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because I already know what happened, so what the fuck is all... I usually say I have no problem with spoilers, but I actually didn't want to get spoiled on in the game.
Yeah.
But on iFunny, first fucking hour of the movie comes out, I immediately get spoiled because people on iFunny are all cunts.
Yeah, no, a friend of ours named Bryce is kind of a faggot.
Yeah.
He spoiled it for
everyone. Never go on iFunny. Never go on.
Of posting more spoilers.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that, Wang. I got spoiled.
It was one of the few movies I actually didn't want to get spoiled about.
Yeah, I care about
the few.
Personally.
Usually I don't give a shit about spoilers.
There was there's a certain fucking video. You guys can watch it later. It's by what's his name? Oh no, you're not gonna make me forget this name right now. Fuck. He made the Tarboy animation. If anyone's seen that.
What's his name? I haven't watched. Oh my gosh.
Anyway, I've subscribed to him. He makes really funny content.
Very talented.
I didn't really care about his time. He's good, but I just, his humor is on key. Anyway, he fucking made this like 14-second clip. It was like, it was just called "Don't Spoil Endgame," and it was just like two friends, and one of them hadn't seen it, one of them has. It's like, all right, hey dude, you seen Endgame, right? And he's like, yeah, I have. No, well, don't spoil it. And he's like, all right, I won't spoil it. But there was this one good part. And he was just like, shut up. It was the most funny shit because I related to it so much.
Everyone related to it. Like I said, the internet.
That was like me and Mad the fucking day or two before we went to go watch the movie, because Mad had already watched the movie and I hadn't, and I was like, all right, don't spoil anything, and then Mad was just like, okay, yeah, I won't, but there was this really good part, and I was like,
I am sorry about that.
I'm just like,
Like usually, like seriously, you guys know I don't give a shit about spoilers.
Yeah, I know.
Like, especially with shit like it, I can't stand fucking waiting in anime because it takes so long for one scene to happen.
Yeah, agreed.
I ended up, like, sometimes it just happens by accident and then I spoil myself. I played Ultimate Ninja Storm 2 and I didn't even really finish the first series of Naruto.
Yeah.
By the time I was fucking done with it, it was like, well, alright, who the fuck is playing music in the background?
Oh. Well, yeah, it's just really prominent now for some reason. Anyways, continue.
Oh, it did. It just fucking like boosted an audio or something.
Yeah,
I did. Yeah.
It's very noticeable.
Alright, let me fucking check.
That's really funny.
It's not the same.
Shit wasn't noticeable. Oh my fucking god! It's so loud.
Lolly, I'm sorry to talk about Minecraft, but Lolly and Wolfie messing with my house.
Oh, is it echoing?
No.
No, it's not, but I can fucking hear it, and I would like for you to... Okay.
Wait.
Oh, god damn it.
Hold on. Technical difficulties, everybody. Let me just...
More technical
just
difficulties, and we cannot edit out because none of us know how to edit shit.
Just a second.
Oh. Hey, Wayne, can you do me a favor? In Minecraft, in the Minecraft...
Are you sure it's not echoing?
Yeah, I don't...
It's not for me. No.
I just turned off the music, and, like, when I'm looking at the audio right now, it looks like whenever you guys talk, your audio is echoing. Like, it looks like whenever you guys talk, I'm talking to it.
I don't hear it.
I don't hear it. And Wayne,
yeah?
sorry to change the subject real quick, but could you ask Lolly and Wolf about messing with us?
Fuck. No, do you guys remember back on, like, podcast 3, when we first went to Discord, and... I need to fucking fix this. I'm sorry. Everyone, technical difficulties. I'm so sorry. You're here. No, shut up. Shut up. Shut up, everyone. Shut the fuck up. Oh, Jesus. Fuck. Technical difficulties. Everyone in this video they're hearing an echo right now. It's only just now, though. They weren't hearing it before. Don't worry. I don't think. Alright, hold on. Okay, talk?
Hello?
Oh god, it's still okay. Fuck me. Fuck.
Well, this kind of sucks.
The echo isn't that bad. The echo shouldn't be there anymore, should it?
Here, shush.
Dude, we make actually the worst content.
No, we're just having technical difficulties.
Well, I fixed it. Alright, I fixed it. Thank you, everyone.
Awesome.
I'm amazing. I'm up. Thank you. No problem. I am the OBS controller.
He would not. This would literally not be happening if it wasn't for him. He would know how to fix this shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, something cool. I had a friend who literally watched all
podcasts all the way through, and
Oh,
she loved it.
that's awesome. That makes me feel really good.
She said, "I will waste all of my time watching this," and I was like, "Hell, dude, it was
That's
awesome."
awesome. Who is it? Or don't drop names, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can just call her Potato Spud. She's a friend of
Potato
mine.
Spud. Is it Grenda? From
Oh,
Gravity
no.
Falls?
You literally just
No, we just call her Grenda from Gravity Falls because she looks like Grenda from
No,
Gravity
it's
Falls.
not Brenda. It's not Brenda. Even though she watched a lot of them too, she loved them.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Who the
Oh my
fuck-
god.
Why is there a million anvils on... I'm scared.
I was legit going to ask them to, but because I
Okay,
can't-
for reference, we're playing Minecraft.
Yeah, we
so-
are playing Minecraft
And I-
on PlayStation
my
Vault.
house so far, and they messed up my chandelier because they. Oh my fucking god! No, I'm just leaving this here. I'm not even going to get rid of it. I'm just leaving it. It's going to be a part of my. Anyways, what were we talking about?
I don't fucking remember.
I was talking about, I think, how much I fucking care about spoilers.
yeah.
And
Something.
I have actually.
Shit, you were playing Storm 2. You were playing Naruto Storm 2.
Yeah, Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 2, one of my favorite games. When I was a kid, it's not my favorite game anymore, probably. But when I was younger, I used to play it constantly.
Thanks,
And
Lawrence.
I essentially spoiled the entire story of Naruto Shippuden in
Oh.
the span of that game. So I knew everything about Shippuden about halfway through the show without even actually seeing an episode. Or knowing the fact that the show fucking existed. So I managed to spoil myself. Yes, literally by accident. And I have no problem with it. Fuck Naruto. Actually, no, fuck Naruto. It's an okay show.
It's an alright show. I'm biased, but it's an alright show.
No, I have a friend who watched One Piece like 3 times.
I like. How the fuck? The
Don't ask.
whole One Piece?
They
Wait a
have,
minute.
like,
How
you know,
the fuck do you watch that much anime?
How the fuck do you watch the whole One Piece
It's
3
how
times?
Wait, that series isn't even over yet. How the fuck do you
Is
manage
it not
that?
over? I thought it was.
No, it's at
No,
like
it's not over.
Still
It's still
going. Oh my god.
It's gone past almost every major shonen anime.
Yeah, it has like over
Literally every single
like
one.
2,000 episodes.
No, it's at like 800.
Yeah, but it's still
No,
in
it's like just hitting into the 900. Almost. It's like a
Pokemon is
870
like
last
the
time I
only-
checked.
No.
Yeah.
One Piece has over 1,000 episodes. Are you
No,
retarded?
it does not.
Yeah,
No,
it
it's
does.
on episode 870.
It's on it's on
Like
8 something.
800.
I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know.
on
Really? Am I just stupid?
Yes.
No,
Yes.
no, you're not stupid. It's
Not
just
stupid, but
it's
I
insane.
wouldn't blame you for thinking it has 1,000 episodes. It has been going on for a while. But
Okay, it's been going on since the fucking like early 2000s, so.
Nope.
Since like 1999.
Yeah. It's been going on for as long as SpongeBob.
Literally.
As long as
To
SpongeBob.
watch it, I was like,
It has
no.
been going on for as long as SpongeBob, guys.
I tried to watch it from episode 1. I could not. I just ended up reading all the manga to the point where I am at now. And I've just completely fucking given up on trying to follow it. It's worse. It's worse than trying to follow fucking.
Has he found
Goku.
the One Piece yet?
No, he has not fucking found the
He
One Piece yet.
hasn't?
No!
This is
It's
so
800
dumb!
episodes.
You want to know what has happened in the past fucking like 2 years?
What?
His brother died. That's the only thing. Fucking Ace
That's
died.
it?
That's it.
Is it just all? No, is it just all?
Ace
filler?
died. He beat Doflamingo, and he got it like 3 new forms. That's fucking it.
That's
So is it
And
really
like
dumb.
everyone is
All
super
filler?
strong now. Fucking what's his name? Usopp has fucking like not conquerors, like hockey, which is essentially like the fucking force or something.
Sanji
like
is
that.
my dad.
Sanji's fucking sick, and they met his
Sanji's my
family.
dad.
They met his family recently, by the way, the Vince Smoke family. Yeah.
Honestly,
If
the
there's
long
any character, if there's any character in any anime that's like me, it's Sanji.
Just from looks. Just for look
Honestly,
standards.
The longest I've ever spent on watching an anime was I was watching Fairy Tail till episode 200 something, and I just gave up. I hated
That
it.
series is finally fucking ending.
It's
and
finally.
The longest that I've watched an anime is I've watched the entirety of Shippuden. But that's it.
And I wanted to jump off the bridge after watching halfway through Naruto, just the important episodes. Fucking, oh my god, because I never noticed anything until I went and rewatched Naruto, the self-made hypocrite, and then I went and fucking watched Naruto, and I lost brain cells because of how fucking right he was. It unironically made me go, oh my god, I never thought he would be right about this. I thought he was just being a dick.
Yeah, no,
he
there's
was fucking right.
there's a fucking
Ugh, I love you playing
the whole story of Naruto is supposed to be from a kid who went from zero to hero. It's supposed to be from a kid who
But
went
he's
from
already
nothing.
a fucking hero because his
It's
dad's
supposed to
fucking
be
Hokage.
it's supposed to be from nothing to something, you know? And I mean,
But it doesn't work when you're fucking the son of the Hokage.
yeah, no, in some ways it works because he was the Jinchuriki of the Nine Tails, and everyone fucking hated him. No, everyone fucking hated him.
And on those points, I give them credit. They did it well. They
Yeah.
did it extremely well.
But otherwise, he is not only is he the son of the fourth Hokage, Hokage, not only is he the son of the fourth Hokage, who is known as the fastest man alive.
The fastest and most powerful out of the
Okay, no, you're retarded. He was nowhere close to the most powerful. Have you seen the shit that Hashirama could do?
No, he's considered to be one of the strongest. It's not even a.
He's not the strongest. Yeah, fucking Hashirama is so much stronger than like anyone.
Like, the only person stronger than him, stronger than Minato, is fucking Hiroshima and Tobirama.
Hashirama. No, Tobirama's bullshit, dude. Tobirama's fodder. Tobirama's trash.
No, he
Second Hokage is garbage.
It's just that they don't give him a fucking character because they didn't expect to do that shit.
Dude, second Hokage is garbage. Tell me one feat that he has.
I mean, they never said anything about it because he never really fucking.
He got taken out by fucking only 200. No, not even 200. It was 20. He got taken out by 20 S-class shinobi. That's trash. That's garbage.
Fucking S-class shinobi.
Yeah, S-class shinobi are like a little bit above Jonin. I just gotta fucking. I'm not even gonna read that out.
How fucking high is an S-class?
Okay, an S-class shinobi is like, maybe like.
If you say Jiraiya, I'm gonna call you out on it so hard. Say it's like close to fucking Jiraiya, so I can tell you some shit.
I like Kakashi level.
He was a fucking Hokage.
Yeah, no, but I'm talking like, fucking like pre-Hokage Kakashi, like pre-war Kakashi, Fourth World War Kakashi. That's still S-class. That's an S-class shinobi. No. Oh yeah. Well, fucking Hashirama could have taken them out with a single jutsu.
Yeah, and.
Okay, yeah. For no further explanation other than that.
Like, there's a difference between fucking Hashirama and Tobirama.
How about this? The third Raikage died from 10,000 shinobi. He stood 10,000 shinobi. He stood for 3 days and 3 nights before he ran out of chakra. What? He didn't get a break either. No break, no sleep. 3 days, 3 nights, pure fight.
Is he before? No, wait. Is he before? Oh, he's obviously.
The third Raikage is like.
Before or after fucking Tobirama?
He's after. He's like third Hokage times, like third Hokage.
Okay.
Fourth Hokage times, somewhere around there. Third, fourth.
Fourth Hokage, third or fourth?
Yeah, third Raikage, a legend.
Then he has to be fucking like. The problem is that Tobirama comes from the era of fucking Konoha when they weren't in war. Tobirama literally, like Hashirama comes from a time where literally war was the only thing that kept them alive. which I guess why he's so much weaker.
But I mean,
So
Toby Rama is
it's not that
Hashirama's
Toby Rama
brother or some shit like that. I think he's no, was he his brother or some shit like that?
Yes, he's his brother.
Yeah, he should fucking be better than that. Okay, how about this? Okay. Madara created a shadow clone that couldn't disappear, right? That was the reason why no one found his dead body, because it was actually just a shadow clone that couldn't disappear. Toby Rama, a sensory type, could not tell that it was a shadow clone. Garbage, dude. Toby Rama is fodder. Fodder.
I guess
Toby
so.
Rama fodder.
Again, Madara is also from the same era as fucking Hashirama. Even if he is Toby Rama's brother, that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Sasuke kind of started out as a hopeless cause, and he was Itachi's brother. He was an unstoppable fucking badass of the Uchiha.
Okay, agreed.
Like, and look what he became, a fucking god. Okay, what the hell is happening?
Okay.
I'm not gonna ask, but let it be known something fucking is going on.
Don't worry about it, everyone. Something in Minecraft, a calamity has happened. Okay.
Yeah, the maximum number of squids and fish have been spawned in the world, apparently. I don't know if that's because of you, Elias.
No, it was not me. It was Lolly.
What the fuck is she doing?
I don't know.
Alright.
What? Don't worry about it, everyone. Shut up.
Yeah.
Fish are falling out of the sky. They broke my flag.
Are you telling me that fish just fell out of the sky and flag?
Yes.
What the fuck is life? Anyway. Now that we're done talking about how fucking weak Toby Rama apparently is.
Yeah, Toby Rama's fodder. Fodder.
Because it's like he's strong still.
Can y'all be done talking about Naruto? I haven't been able to.
Naruto, I swear to God, Matt, how many times do I have to tell you?
I don't care.
I care. Cause it's fucking irritating. Every time, how about this? Every time I say vase, I'm gonna say vase. Every time I say potato, I'm gonna say potato. Every time I say tomato, I'm gonna say tomato. And it'll fucking irritate you. It's gonna irritate you. After a while, it's gonna fucking irritate you.
Because no one calls
How about
potato
aluminium? How about I fucking call it aluminium?
That one actually got to me.
Yeah, how about I call it aluminium?
I don't
No,
say
please
Naruto is Naruto intentionally. I legitimately just
Yeah,
forget.
I know. Well, I'm just gonna say that I only just call it aluminium because I forget.
Again,
Sorry.
I used to call it Deidara until I heard
Deidara.
Yeah, for fucking years. That's the funniest thing when I figured out.
Someone keeps fucking breaking my flag and it's pissing me off.
They're putting. It's Lolly. She keeps putting stuff in my house and it's getting hot. Let's
Amazing.
avoid the Minecraft.
Where nothing happens in Minecraft, guys. We're nothing. Definitely.
Everything's all good.
Everything's okay.
Why does my fucking house look like a pagoda?
Deidara. Deidara.
Shut up. I'm gonna ignore that.
Deidara.
I also used to call Bowser browser because I didn't realize it was
Browser.
Yeah.
Browser.
Like a fucking I was like 10, okay?
Browser.
And that was pretty much my the most I had ever played video games by that point.
Browser.
Yeah.
Like a Chinese off-brand thing.
Does.
Yeah. Let's see.
I don't know why. Now that I look back at it, it's like I could read. I was at a high, like a 9th grade reading level in like 7th grade. How the fuck did I not
My
tell?
favorite Disney villain is Browser. Why did I say that? What the fuck? Oh, shit, that kid.
Favorite Disney movie. Anyway.
My favorite Disney movie was Browser.
I don't know why I said that.
Are you retarded?
Okay, what the fuck?
Do you have autism?
Yes!
Like a fucked up pagoda.
What's a pagona?
A pagoda?
Jackass.
What's a pagona?
What's that?
Pagoda. P-A-G-O-D-A.
Pagoda?
You know those
Pagona.
fucking buildings?
Pagoda.
Pagoda. The fuck's a pagoda?
Is it?
Pagoda.
I believe it's a real thing. I can't remember what it's called. Pagoda? Is it Padoga? No. Pagoda or Padoga? It's those buildings with the fucking from like in China and like fucking.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The fucking temples, like the temples.
Yeah, I didn't know the name at all. I didn't know their name. I didn't know.
It looks like a really fucked up version of that. It's like this weird asymmetrical roof that I made. It's like symmetrical enough where from far away it looks fine, but the closer that you get, the more that you realize it's out of place. It's out of shape. You have to come see me.
I'll look at it later. Whatever.
Yeah.
We'll look at it later.
Now let's move on to something else. I have no clue what.
Fucking Christ! I don't even know.
Ever since I kind of got lost at the Naruto conversation, so.
I don't blame you. Oh yeah, we should probably talk about it. I got Borderlands, the fucking Handsome Collection.
Yes! We gotta play.
Yeah, we got the negative Borderlands.
We gotta play soon.
Because I had money and I was like, well, might as well use it on this, and I use it.
Why would?
And I can firmly say that I think the game is fun.
What the? What was that you?
Yeah, I blew up my own house.
I think Krieg was one of the most cool characters ever.
Matt, get off the Minecraft topic.
I'm sorry,
Anyway.
I saw that. Lolly. Okay, anyways.
I genuinely fucking loved playing that game, especially playing as Krieg.
Yeah, it's really fucking fun. I do like Krieg.
Krieg is my favorite character to play personally.
I have never in my life fought or even known Krieg existed, and now I don't know how the fuck I don't know that I never knew him.
He's a legend, dude. The man's a god.
And he's a really interesting character too. Oh, let's have story time. Let's have a detailed backstory. Now that we have.
Yeah, let's have a bit of a backstory on
because it's really interesting.
Lolice the Borderlands man. That's
the Borderlands man.
Borderlands man. Yeah.
Yay! I mean, what do you want to know?
That's your corner. I'm Wrestling Daddy.
Borderlands man.
Borderlands.
Yeah.
What am I?
I don't know, actually. I don't know what the fuck you know.
I have weird obsessions with lots of things.
Furries.
Yeah, furry. Furry's pretty much it. We already called you the resident furry.
Okay, I actually haven't really been fandom like avidly for a while. I guess the thing I'm most interested in now. Oh, jeez, I have no life. Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
No one is interested in that.
I love.
Remember when fucking Deltarune came out? No one cared.
No, a lot of people cared. Yeah,
a lot of
ton
people cared, and then immediately it just died off.
Oh yeah, immediately no one cared.
It died off even quicker than like every Five Nights at Freddy's game after Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
You're not wrong.
I personally.
Because the hype died down in Five Nights at Freddy's after 2. In about a week after it came out.
Well, Sister Location was very popular for a time. I personally really liked Sister Location. I thought it was one of the best in the series. As a Five Nights at Freddy's game, anyways.
It's certainly the most diverse.
Five Nights at Freddy's isn't really good in any sense.
Yeah. I mean, it's just the mystery part that I like.
I think that
after
the second game,
it's not
fucking scary anymore.
Look, okay, this is what I'm saying here. There was a guy that made a video, I can't fucking remember his name, and the video only had like a few hundred views, so don't even ask me, I can't remember. But he described it really, really well, and he said, sure, I understand that the game is mostly in its lore, but you can't run an entire game off of only lore unless it's like a Telltale game with multiple endings and shit like that.
Well,
actually, believe it or not, Five Nights at Freddy's does have multiple endings. So.
Yeah, it does have a lot, but here's
not really.
But not really. It's pretty much only 3.
Yeah.
If they wanted to make it a Telltale type game where it was so story driven, where the only point of it was its lore, they wouldn't have given it actual.
The gameplay isn't good. is what he was trying to
The
say.
gameplay is
And he understood.
anxiety-based.
And if you also ask me,
But once you get over that anxiety,
if you
it's like,
okay,
oh, there's
do
nothing.
I have to get on the fact that that jump scares are not horror? Because holy shit,
It's
I
not.
really despise
they're
it when
not.
people say that jump scares are scary. Jump
They're not.
scares are not
They're
scary.
frightening.
They
They're
are
frightening.
no,
They're
they're
not.
not even frightening. They are startling. They startle
Yeah, that's
you
my way of
for 3 seconds, and then it's done. And
Uh-huh.
you're over.
There's a difference between fear and just temporarily being
Now,
shocked.
Like I said,
there
once
are
you get past,
things. Yeah, I agree with Wayne. Go ahead, talk.
Here's my point. As someone who has watched and played fucking Five Nights at Freddy's, it's a game that's supposed to be based on anxiety. Anxiety of, oh my god, the power's failing. Anxiety of, oh my god, he's at the door. Anxiety of, oh my god, he's right in front of my fucking face.
Right.
Once that anxiety is completely passed over, as anxiety in general can most likely just be conquered by confidence, eventually you get to a point where the games are no longer scary and they're just mandatory.
Yeah,
That's
agreed.
probably, that literally happened to Mark over the span of these games, but he just loved the lore and the idea of the game so much,
Yeah.
and he got early copies and he would continue to play them on because he genuinely liked the lore, and that's basically what drove along most people.
Yeah, like I
Because of how
like
fucking
horror
interesting
more
the
than
lore
the
was.
actual gameplay.
Yeah,
itself.
like I like that about a lot of games. Like there's a lot
This
of games that I'm
isn't
more
what I'm about to say isn't Five Nights at Freddy's specifically. This is
just in general about
this is in general about horror, movies,
Okay.
games, TV shows, whatever the fuck you want. I'm not gonna call myself a horror expert, but
Neither am
I do like to think I know what I'm talking about a little bit. Maybe just a tiny bit. When someone fucking says that a jump scare was scary, there's
That's
chance.
bullshit.
Okay, the jump scare was startling. Now, jump scares can be scary if they have other things with them. Like, put it this way. If you give the jump scare a lot of setup, and I mean a lot of setup, and
Like
you
whatever
know,
power-
and you
Like
know
what?
what you're and you know what the fuck you're doing. The atmosphere, the colors, the music, the sound design, the
perfect one-
overall tension.
The perfect one is in Five Nights at Freddy's 1 whenever you lose power. That pure
Yeah.
darkness where you can see things but you don't know what's there, and the footsteps whenever Freddy's like moving around and you
Kind
know
of,
he's
yeah.
close.
Yeah,
he's there.
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
fucking there.
No,
You
that
don't know
is
Yes,
that's a good example, but it's not perfect.
It's not perfect. though.
but it's
It's
definitely
nowhere close to perfect.
It's-
But
but
it's
it's a good
it's
example.
Oh, wait a
decent.
second.
It's decent. Now, what I wanted to say, the jump scare wasn't even scary there. It was the setup that was scary, not the fucking jump
Yeah.
scare.
It was the fucking
So
anxiety
if you
before
want to
it.
make horror, a horror game, a horror TV show, a horror movie, if you want to make something like that, don't fucking. This is why I hate La Llorona. Oh my god, I fucking hated that movie. It's just jump scares. It's just jump scares with not even any setup. No setup. Jump
I
scares
guess that-
aren't scary. Focus on your setup. Don't focus on your jump scares.
You know what's a scary fucking movie? Brightburn, because what if Superman just went nuts?
You
That's
now,
fucking
you want to hear
terrifying
something amazing. This is where we get to the philosophy of horror. I don't like to call myself an expert, but I think I know what I'm talking about. Just a little bit. Okay. Another thing that is weird. It is setup, but it's the complete opposite of what you think setup would be. Another
Setup's
amazing
messy.
setup for jump scares is
You just have to be
nothing at all.
Minimalism.
in a way. Yeah.
I have
Elizabeth
two
Hart is
examples.
perfect.
I have two examples of this. The Thing,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck that.
1980. The Thing. That's my favorite one. And Texas Chainsaw Massacre. These are two great examples of what I like to call blank setup. It's a setup for a jump scare
Just-
that instead of setting it up with music and tension and sounds and feeling,
It just does
it does nothing. Throughout almost a large period of the movie, you're like, man, this is getting boring. And then it fucking
And then
hits
it
you.
happens.
And then it fucking hits you like a truck.
Just-
I've got two examples of this. One in the thing
Kablam.
where the guy has a heart attack, and then the guy gets the defibrillators, and then when he goes in to fucking defibrillate the guy to bring his heart back, and his fucking stomach opens up and chomps down in his hands and shit. That was a fucking awesome ass scene, dude. That scene was great. Oh my god.
Scared the shit out of
And
anyone.
another one, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. There was basically just it's a lot more simpler, not as good as the Thing one, but basically there was just, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the first one anyway, the good one. Everyone thinks that it's just, this slasher film like Jason with a lot of kills, but it's like a really calm movie, and it's more about psychological horror, like the dinner scene. Fuck that scene.
Personally, oh, I'm sorry.
But yeah, no, the one scene that I'm talking about is basically just like no one really died in a long, long time, and then just there was just a dark closet, and like they weren't even focusing on the dark closet or anything. That's what made it scary, right? That was because, there was no setup at all. There was just this scene going on, and then out of fucking nowhere, the fucking lights turn on, and Leatherface is just there, and he charges at him, and it was really cool. And it had a good noise. That's always a thing with jump scares. You gotta have a good your detonator noise, basically what you could call it. It's the noise that plays when the jump scare happens. That a good noise. Texas Chainsaw was always really good with their noises. So yeah, that's just what I wanted to say. Sorry, I went on my whole spiel.
No, you're
I'm
fine.
trying to think of
I
something.
guess
Oh yeah,
what,
I think Leatherface is one of the worst horror villains in history when it comes to
Who's actually what?
When it comes to actually being a horror villain, I think he's one of the worst. Because he's just a fucking human being. Okay? Am I the only one who has a problem with that?
He's a retard. I mean, he's a fucking retard cannibal. He's a retard cannibal. Yeah.
And that's what I have a problem with. The fucking retard
When it's actually
cannibal.
just a fucking person, nothing magical about them, just they're a fucking person. Yeah, that's pretty freaky.
That's not freaky to me, because a fucking gun will just put him down in one shot.
Sorry.
Am I
Yeah.
the only one who thinks that's
Yeah,
an issue?
but
Am
I
the
mean,
only-
do you remember that time in Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 where he got blown up by a grenade, but it didn't affect him?
That was complete and utter fucking luck. I don't know how the hell he got out of that. I gotta give
No one
credit on that.
knows.
No one will ever know. Let's just say that bullshit happened, maybe. I don't know.
That's the thing. Like, again, you're not really supposed to be scared of Leatherface physically. Again, with the whole thing with Texas Chainsaw Massacre, it's supposed to be disturbing imagery and just psychological horror.
Well, what's interesting and I guess scary about, especially primarily human, I wouldn't call them villains, but well, I guess so. Whatever.
Yeah, good
Is that it shows the true power of what one singular person can do. That's what's scary, because when you think about it, it makes it so much more realistic, and it brings up the paranoia factor by 10 times,
Yeah, I guess I can do that.
Personally, that's just what I think. My favorite kind of personally is psychological, because I kind of...
Yeah, psychological is easily the best. If you don't think psychological is the best, you're retarded.
To be fair, I like American Psycho, so I can't talk.
My belief is ideas are more dangerous than nearly anything in, our
That was a thing.
society.
That was a thing that I think I've talked about this before, but it's always the biggest fear that anyone, and I mean anyone, can have is always, no matter what, 100%, no matter what, the fear of the unknown.
That reminds me of something.
The reason why it's always the fear of the unknown is because your mind always expects the worst thing. So, no matter who's watching it, no matter what audience you're going for, they're going to be scared because their mind is going to think of their own worst thing. Right? It's always going to be their own worst fear. That's why fear of the unknown's the best type of fear.
Yeah, and that kind of reminds me, this is kind of a silly example, but it just popped into my head. There's this SCP, I can't remember what number it is. The reason why it's so dangerous, it's one of the most dangerous, like, in the lore, if that makes any sense, is because it's just an idea. It's basically, if the idea gets spread around, it'll end up destroying civilization because of, like, a paranoia factor. Do you know which one I'm talking about?
I think wasn't it called, like, the sloth?
Something like that,
Wasn't
yeah.
it a sloth? I thought it was a sloth.
That's like by far the scariest SCP to me because of, I don't know.
It's Keter.
Yeah. You can plant an idea in somebody's head. And
the thing that is so fucking interesting to me about SCP is Apollyon. I'll get into that later. You can continue.
Oh, it's okay. I was just saying, I guess this is just always a thought I've had in my head that if you give one person an idea, say it's just your everyday average Joe, it can completely change what they do with their life and what they think about other people just because it's an idea that was planted in their head. And that's the end of my spiel, but I just thought
it's not that simple unless you're unless you're a really fucking easily changeable person. I mean, like, if you're not stubborn at all, if you're like the complete opposite of stubborn, sure, I mean, just a singular idea will change your entire perception or whatever the fuck. But I mean, like, it's gonna take a lot of. It's not gonna just take a sentence or two to change that much.
What I relate that to is especially what's a good example. I'm not saying this like a horror sense. I'm just saying this in like in general thing. With advertisements, they use ideas, not necessarily to talk. And I'm not talking about when they talk good about their products, but the ones especially using manipulation to think you need something. That's an example of being able to affect the everyday average Joe with just an idea, you know? That's
just called advertise. Like, that's just called fucking, marketing. I know a tiny bit about marketing, but like, yeah, that's just called marketing though. I guess I can understand that.
Yeah, that was just that, like, it was a small example. Of just
I see what you mean though.
Trying to explain what I was saying.
Yeah.
You can go ahead with what you were gonna say.
Oh yeah, SCP is so interesting to me.
I agree.
Fucking, especially, the object class Apollyon is so. It's so weird, and it's so.
To the people
non-comprehensible.
To the people who might not know what that is, do you want to explain?
Yeah, okay. So, SCP, they've got their object classes. There's Safe, Euclid, Keter, Apollyon. There's a fifth one and a sixth one, but I don't know what they're called. I can describe all of them, alright? Now, you use... Wang, are you alright? Because you haven't talked in a bit. I'm sorry.
I'm kind of just listening in on this one.
Alright.
Also because I kind of don't want to talk about horror anymore.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I would like to talk about more like American Psycho. That's my favorite horror movie ever.
Yeah, sure.
I just haven't had anything really to talk about. Like,
I genuinely love American Psycho because it proves the idea that a psychopath could be. It's more of a statement about the times than just like the story of a psychopath and murderer. Even though that is what it is, it's more of a statement on people are so set in their ways when they're successful that they won't even notice when someone who could easily be a killer, murderer, pedophile, or any kind of criminal is just among their midst. When you get settled into being rich, or something like that, or when you're settled into being a yuppie or something like that.
Right.
I kind of forget the original message.
I've never actually seen it before, to be honest. I know
I've seen it, and Bateman is one of the most illogically awesome characters of all time because of his personality.
I agree completely.
He literally will say violent things. He literally has a scene
Yeah.
where he says violent things to a bartender, and not only does the bartender not notice, she just fucking says nothing. You wouldn't, like, C didn't hear shit from what he said. That's how, like...
Could y'all explain this to me?
oblivious.
I'm sorry, I don't really...
He has a scene in a bar, in a club, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where he is essentially, where he's waiting for a drink, and he starts saying violent shit, such as, I'm gonna cut off your head, I believe the quote is something like, I'm gonna cut off your head and play with your body or something like that. Something fucked up like that. Some Serbian film shit, you know. And he has, and the bartender doesn't fucking notice. Doesn't even. And it's just, how come? It's because they're inside of a fucking club. There's loud music playing. It's a good time.
Yeah, he's just like mumbling to himself, you know?
No. He says this out loud. He's yelling it, practically. And no one turns a head. No one bats an eyelash. He is talking at a volume that is noticeable to the viewer, but not to the people around him. Because they're too busy enjoying themselves. Their overindulgence will be their fucking downfall because they don't notice that the psychopath is literally right beside them.
Wow.
Like, and then another thing that's interesting about him is that he's so desensitized. There's a shot of him just watching porn, just pornography, and having a normal conversation on a phone. Because he's so desensitized by what he does that even things that would be considered weird or odd to anyone else is just something he does.
Yeah,
And like another thing he does is that he claims to be an intellectual type.
Oh.
So what he will do,
He's
what
an
he will do
intellect.
is look at a song. He will look at a song and construe it into a weird and different way, despite the fact it's opposite, and will make it essentially the opposite meaning to pertain more to him than to what the actual message of the song is. And that's something that always interested me, because that means he's willing to change. It's a showing of how much he's willing to change something to make it fit, to make it fit to being right. Yeah.
Yeah, that is really interesting, actually.
His personality.
That's actually, yeah, that's really...
His personality is very much showing, like, he's clearly a killer, and he will always be. He's psychopathic. He's insensitive.
What's his role in the movie? I mean, I know
he's the main fucking character.
Well, know that, but I'm saying, like, what?
He's a banker. He's successful.
Oh.
He's a successful person. Works at a company, and he never goes to jail. Never gets caught. He's a murderer. He kills people at the start of the movie. He literally has women chopped up in hotels. Like, he's a killer through and through. Remorseless in every word. And he's able to fit in so well that no one fucking notices.
That's great.
Really?
Yeah. It's a statement on how easily, in this society filled with people who don't give a shit and people who are insensitive and people who are sociopathic, even if it's not on purpose, it shows how a psycho could perfectly fit in. Well, at that time, because people back then didn't give a shit about other people. It was a showing of how quickly someone could fit in, no matter their mental state, because we were all so similar. You can just learn the behaviors and you're in. And that's what a lot of people do. And that's what the movie's kind of trying to say. A psycho could fit in if he knows the right things to say.
Yeah, easily.
Dang, that's very realistic.
That's extremely realistic.
Yeah.
Which is why it's one of the scariest things. It's like, that person right beside you could have murdered 10 people. You just don't.
Yeah, and you have no idea.
And you have no fucking clue because they're just as normal as an expert.
I've actually had
like experiences with that with like real people in real life. It's really creepy.
Yeah, I know. Welcome to
welcome to the world.
Like you, me, Wang. Yeah, we all have.
Welcome to the human race.
It's one of the creepiest ideas because it's just like I could have killed someone and no one would know because I talk like a completely normal human being.
Yeah.
You don't know. I could have choked someone out right now. I could have just gone. Why do you think I was silent for?
Shit, dude, you don't fucking know. Could have given some bitch roofies.
Yeah, like Bill Cosby is literally an example. He fucking rapes people. No one knows. He was everyone's dad for 2 years. He was just Mr. Puddin' Pops until
Mr. Puddin' Pops.
He was just fucking everyone loves him. Then he committed rape.
Yeah, like you would have no idea because he was just the perception he gave was
like it's literally the creepiest thing ever because of how endless the possibility is that someone you know could just be a psycho and you don't fucking know it. Something happens.
No, Elias, we already know it.
We already know you're crazy, you know, so you're a fucking fly. Anyway.
No, all 3 of us are crazy. So.
I wouldn't hurt a fly. Debatable.
Okay, well maybe a fly, probably a bug, but you wouldn't kill someone. It would take a lot.
Yeah, I wouldn't kill anybody. I don't want to kill people.
You're like the most innocent well, not innocent.
Yeah, I was about to fucking say I'm not innocent.
You're certainly not a fucking killer. Like
yeah, I'm no killer.
Between all 3 of us, the person who's probably most closest to being a killer, unironically.
Yeah, you. Easily.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm not even, like.
Really?
So, sometimes, not to fucking freak anyone.
We know.
Just have moments of just stay in my own little world, and whenever that happens, it's a bad time. I keep to myself a lot, and it's not a good thing.
Yeah. Now I guess, like a different example that's it's not dark necessarily, but it's still someone that gave out a perception, but it was different with himself, if that makes any sense. Even though he was still a good person, Bob Ross, he was, everyone loves Bob Ross. Voice, he loves nature, he's the kindest human being on the planet. He came from the military.
Well, yeah, everyone knows those facts.
Yeah, but also he would like yell at his coworkers, and he would get very frustrated with people very easily within his business.
No duh, he had PTSD. I mean,
you can't blame him. You
can't blame him. He did have PTSD.
He was like a bad person, but it was just
it's hard to about.
That's the whole reason he started doing the painting thing, right? Was therapy.
To keep himself sane, and that's why Bob Ross is probably one of the best people because he knew he was crazy and he did something to fix himself.
Yeah, man, he did something about it.
Mm-hmm.
There are some people who are crazy and just like to be crazy. I like being crazy. It's fun.
Me too. But sometimes it can suck.
I'm still sensible. I'm not like fucking insane.
Yeah.
Nah, he's deserves up. Guys, he's in a straight jacket right now, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm in a straight jacket, somehow fucking playing Minecraft, Elias.
Shut the fuck up. Don't tell them that. You playing Minecraft with your mind.
Oh.
Well, you are insane, right? What if you're just saying you're playing Minecraft and you're not?
Yeah.
It's all in your head.
What if we're all just figments of your imagination?
Dude, we're all just figments of your imagination.
I am moderately sure you would have figments of my imagination.
How would you know? How would you know?
Yeah, how would you know?
There are literally pictures of both of you on the internet that exist.
Yeah, but what if you're just imagining it?
Yeah, what if you're imagining all of it?
I am moderately sorry I'm not imagining.
Schizophrenia, man. You never know,
man. Imagination sucks. I'm a fat, black, 18-year-old boy, okay? I'm pretty sure I would not be imagining myself as a fat person.
No. You're real. You're real.
Yeah,
but just everything else is not.
Yeah, what if none of us actually exist?
Not real.
Like, I've actually had that question go through my mind before. I'm like, what if
we're gonna get into last Tuesdayism.
Okay,
Lord.
I got into that in my mind, and I fucking pinched myself and said, "No, it's real." Kind of
Really?
hard to imagine pain.
No, you can imagine pain.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
you can.
can, but it's can.
Example.
You can't prove it. Really. That's the whole point of the. That's the whole point of the fucking philosophy is that you can't prove it.
Mhm.
And to be honest, if I want to, I don't really. I'm living a good life. I don't give a fuck
Yeah.
whether it is imagination.
Yeah, I agree
Fuck.
completely. I agree
My life's
completely with
good. I
mine.
don't give a shit. Tell me it's imagination. Say you good. I have a pretty fucking good one. You know? I'm living my best life here in imagination land if it is an imagination.
I
If
agree
it's
with
not,
Wayne
I'm still
completely.
Yeah.
Shit.
I'm the kind of person that would be annoyed if I knew that was on. Change it.
I would be annoyed and then eventually I wouldn't give a shit. Because if it's a good enough life,
Feel
then
odd though.
Yeah, I
why
agree
do you
with
need
him.
a life that's good?
I just feel kind of odd, but I wouldn't try to change it.
What is this?
What?
Wang,
What?
your house physically makes no sense.
I told you!
Your
Fucking
house
stupid.
physically makes zero fucking sense.
Where is this
It's
house?
flying up on top of a mountain.
It makes no fucking sense.
I
Wait,
told you it was
teleport
stupid,
me
but
to it.
no.
It makes absolutely zero sense.
I want to see. I'll get to it.
I love this.
Oh yeah, no, Minecraft later.
I just
But,
wanted to say your house makes physically no fucking sense. Just wanted to say
I
that.
don't give a fucking shit.
It's literally like only on like 2 blocks, and then everything else is just floating over.
To be honest, I was trying to make it all, but I didn't care. I gave up.
You're such a dumbass.
I don't give a shit what my fucking house looks like.
I do.
Yeah, that's you.
Well, why? What if you liked it like that?
You know, Elias, where are you?
Okay, you are dumb. So,
Fuck, you look stupid. Anyway.
anyways,
Yeah. Yeah.
Brian, back on topic.
Fuck imagine. Yeah, did you see my roof, by the way? Just look at it again.
It looks. Yeah, I get what you mean.
I told you, it's fucking
It looks-
asymmetrical. It's fucking so
Hold
hard.
on. It looks even more retarded from far
From
away.
the side.
No, from
Side
far
of it.
away. No, come back here. Alright, whatever. Off the Minecraft topic.
Yes.
What do we
Anyway,
got? What do we got?
what? But damn it! I had so many things I wanted to say, but I forgot literally everything.
Cause you. Oh shit. Antivirus protection expired. Your subscription to Total AV is expired. No Total AV app. Fuck you. Alright, never mind. Don't worry about that.
I use Microsoft.
Shut
Almost
up.
said Microsoft.
Shut up. It was just notification that popped up on my computer and everyone got to read it. Probably had my IP address in it.
Oh great! Why'd you have to?
No, it didn't. It didn't. I'm joking.
I doubt it would. I've seen so many of those fucking things. I am a firm believer that's not true.
So I bought this laptop from Walmart like 4 years ago, 5 years ago, something like that. The antivirus thing that was installed on there literally took my dad and I days to get it off. It was like a virus, but it was an antivirus. It was weird. I don't know why that was necessary to say, but it's weird.
Thank you for that, Mad.
You're welcome. I had to express my feelings. Anyways, are we all getting in dumb mode here? Cause if we're dumb mode.
I turned into daytime and Mad went,
I don't like light.
Yeah, I don't think any of us
Fuck light, because that means you can't
Going
sleep. I don't want to
outside.
sleep. I'm gonna sleep for a fucking long
I was
time.
sleeping this day.
That's pet.
Elias, that's what the fuck does that even mean?
Sleep in this dick.
Oh my gosh, that reminds me. Dang it.
Fuck does that mean? You want me to like sleep in your foreskin?
Yes, please sleep in my foreskin.
You know what?
Please,
I regret
Daddy.
now that I brought this up.
Please sleep in my foreskin.
No, I'm not.
Wang, we know you.
No, you're sleeping in my foreskin tonight, Daddy.
Fucking no. Don't you ever call me Daddy. You fucking.
You're sleeping in my foreskin right now.
I'm sleeping in your foreskin while this.
This is getting clipped for the Instagram clip.
This is the clip. This is the fucking clip. How did we manage to constantly find the clip in this seconds? It's actually amazing.
Oh my fucking god.
Right here.
That is the clip I
Right here, right now. Hey, Instagram! Ah!
Show me. Please.
Wang sleeps in my foreskin. 911. Pip boop, pip boop, pip boop.
Life. What?
Are you on
And then
crack
no,
today?
and then
What
just
the fuck
end
is
the
wrong?
clip. No, just end the clip right there. Just cut it off.
Yes.
You're saying something retarded and
Please,
then it just
please, just end the clip right
That's
there.
pretty
Just
That's pretty much how we end our podcast by this point.
yeah. I mean, like, yeah. I mean, it's about time. Yeah,
Okay.
it's about time, my guy. It's been. Actually, it's only been an hour and 30.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, it's only been an hour and 30.
I just like talking, to be honest. So, I'm but if y'all don't.
You know, it's a good podcast when we're just itching to end it.
No,
Oh, yeah.
it's not that. I said that's pretty much how we end the podcast is by saying stupid shit, idiot.
I mean, you're not wrong. You gotta get your daily humor in there.
Yeah.
Daily humor. Dude, we're fucking 2 hours and a half.
Weekly humor. Fuck off.
This one's been pretty serious, which I'm good with. But
Yeah, it's weird how serious this last.
Yeah, no, it's been serious, but then it's just like Kahoot lo-fi playing in the background.
It's actually pretty amazing how fucking stupid though. We go in between being stupid and actually being.
yeah, I like it though. I like it.
911.
Okay, can you stop for 5
Was that
fucking
the gun sound or what was that even?
It's like a fucking chikorita. What the
Yeah,
hell
I was
is
about
that?
to say it's like a chickadee.
It sounds like a fucking Pokemon sound. Unhuman as shit.
Yeah, I am special.
Like fucking Togepi.
Hey, baby, are you retarded? Because you're a special girl.
Alright. Again. Okay. Anyone who's ever watched Game Grumps, please comment down below. Is Elias like fucking Aaron? Am I the
Not Aaron.
Okay, the amount of shit he says just sounds like something Aaron would say. It's very high. I'm not saying he's like as he's kind of like Aaron. Like his personality is very much like it.
except for
Like,
the
No, that sounds like something he would do.
That sounds like
actually,
something he'd do.
unironically.
I don't watch Game Gurks.
Like you need
Game
to actually-
Gurks.
just look up
Grapes.
that. Just go into my fucking like
Recommended?
Look up best of Game Grumps.
Yeah.
Like Game Grumps sleeping. We'll fucking figure out.
Guys, can we make Wang's presentation that's private on the YouTube channel? Can we make that a meme?
No,
Can we make
we're
that a
not
meme?
making that-
Question.
No,
We're
we're not
making
making that a meme. That was for
We're making
the legend that the knee, the knee,
the knee. The fucking,
the kney.
fuck that. The presentation is too awkward.
That's what I love about it.
No,
The
like, I actually
knee.
have a problem with the beat that awkward.
Why did you no, Wang? Why did you put your presentation on the LoserCast channel?
Because that's the only other YouTube channel
Don't
I
you
have.
have like 3 others?
No,
I
I
have
watched.
like 3 others, and I don't feel like going through 2 of them and then like fucking posting it up. This is a channel that's so much easier and accessible because I remember it so well.
Fair enough. I've like I used to have to like watch like check the password every time because I could never remember it. No, I
It's
just
the
know
only
it.
password.
No, I
I remember
just
this
know it.
password fucking
Let's just give everyone the password to the LoserCast account.
I swear to fucking God, I will kill you. I will actually
Okay,
kill you.
everyone, it's...
Alright, boys. Here's my IP address. Bottom of the screen.
I actually just know Matt's IP address, so I just edit it in there.
I fucking hate
Do
you.
you actually, wait, do you actually know her IP address?
No.
Oh.
He does.
Oh yeah, wait, he's been to your house.
Yeah, I've been to her house, so I've connected to her
he
Wi-Fi.
technically has it.
Yeah, I do
As
have
friends,
it. If I just check the Wi-Fi that I
Specifically, only
connected
as
to.
friends they have been to each other's houses.
Yeah. Like, oh no. But yeah, you have it on your phone, technically.
Yeah, I do.
Why do you have it on her?
Well, if he connected to the Wi-Fi...
Yeah,
and
if I
you-
connected to the Wi-Fi, then I
Yeah,
can just
right.
check.
Oh yeah, I forget that's a
Yeah.
thing. You can just
Wait.
see the IP address if you fucking connect to
Elias, was I ever actually able to find the Wi-Fi password for you?
Yeah, you were. Yeah, you
I
were.
was? Okay. I thought you had to use your
Yeah.
daily
No, I had it. Don't worry.
IP. I got you.
Don't worry, I got your IP address, B.
Oh, thanks. That makes me feel so good.
I know, right?
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, you fucking love having your IP address now.
That's
sure
so fucking hot, dude. I love having my IP
Yeah,
address
so
known.
sexy.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
IP address me, daddy.
IP address me, daddy. I like IP address me, daddy. That's a good one. That's like top tier Wang quotes
that
right
is-
there.
That is.
Chat, put that in quotes for Wang, please.
Yeah, no, that's worth
That
it.
belong. Should we make the LoserCast a fucking server? Should that
A
be what the fuck is-
LoserCast server?
That's
Yes!
what the fuck- I just
Guys.
realized.
Boys.
That's what the cult of Wang the suddenly proves to be. It should be the fucking LoserCast server.
It really is already the LoserCast server.
It pretty much is.
We just
now
need
that
to
I think
rename
about
it and finish it up
Yeah,
and shit.
put the fucking.
They'll be
Yeah.
able to see your amazing quotes. So it would be a public, yeah, obviously.
I'm
Oh,
pretty
God,
sure I
we gotta
posted a pretty
delete the
recent
original
quote.
one.
What was the most recent quote that I posted? I forget.
I
It was
can't
something by
remember.
me. Go check. When you guys fucking,
Yeah,
when you
It was
fucking
something
check.
by you, I just can't remember what it was.
I want to go check, but I'm holding a controller and I don't feel like.
I'll go look right now. I'm on Discord.
No ball.
I will. I haven't been on the server in ages.
I have, because I'm
Like
a
anyone
loser.
has.
I'm not an alpha, just a really.
I'm not an alpha,
I'm
just a really, really,
Yes.
just a really, really smug sub.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
You said, where did that come from, by the way?
That
Don't
came from one
ask.
of our conversations.
I'm
Oh,
not
it
an
came from our-
alpha, just a really, really smug
Oh, yeah, I
sub.
Wait, the conversation we had after the
No,
podcast,
no,
like-
it was between me and Matt in DMs.
Yeah, we were. It was at like 4 a.m. We were both being so tired.
We were
and
so
that,
fucking tired, dude.
And that happened.
being
I'm
tired
not
is
an
like
alpha, I'm just a really, really
quite
smug
literally
sub.
Being tired is like being drunk.
I mean, they're basically the same thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Quite
So
literally.
last night, I fell asleep at like 1 a.m. and then I woke up at like 4 a.m. to a message from Elias just saying, "Call me." And I was
Oh
like,
yes. Okay.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna get into this. Okay, so I didn't know where my phone was. I couldn't find my phone at like 2 o'clock in the morning. So,
It was right next to
So
you.
I asked Mad, call me. I texted Mad, call me, but apparently she was fucking
How the
asleep.
hell-
So
How the hell did you guys-
apparently she was fucking asleep. And then like 3 hours later, I am on the verge of passing out. Like it's 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm on the verge of passing out. And then fucking I just hear doo 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 doo. I'm like, where the fuck is that coming from? I look at the foot of my bed, my computer's like lit up. I'm like, the hell? Okay. And I open it, I just see Matt's dumbass fucking Ahagio Sonic profile picture. It was disgusting. And then she was like, you asked me to call you? She sounded like she just woke up, dude.
No,
And I was like, yeah, I meant my phone. I found that like 2 hours ago.
I was like, it was right next to you.
Yeah, it was on my fucking windowsill, and if you don't know, my bed is right next to my window. So, I mean, yeah, I was just fucking right next to me. You can see it.
Oh yeah, and then
Yeah, I
eventually.
sleep next to my window. I'm no pussy.
Elias, can I bring up when you gave me the Discord of like, or should I not? Of like your friend?
Caliwatt?
Yeah.
Do you want to?
Yeah. Okay, so it was like,
no.
we just stayed in the call until like, I don't know, like 6 or 7, and he sends me a picture of this amazing man that looks like
Amazing man.
beans. He has the most majestic sideburns.
He's Wag, I'm pretty sure I've sent it to you. He's got like the Sand Village headband on, he's shirtless, and he's holding a can of beans. He's holding a can of beans.
Yes.
Yeah, and we were laughing about
I
it.
sent Mad that picture, and I sent her the guy's Discord, and she just fucked with him.
It was okay. So here was our conversation.
Oh wait, she wasn't mean, don't worry.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he just said hello, and I said cha-cha real smooth and sent him a picture of. I don't even know how to
send the picture? Send
Yeah.
the picture that you sent.
Yeah, I'll send the walrus picture right now.
Walrus picture. I'm already worried.
It's of
Our
our
Lord.
not really my friend, more just Mad's friend Anthony.
Tony.
Tony.
Here you go.
Why do you guys call him Tony? Is that like a joke, or does he genuinely enjoy being called that?
It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a long story.
I'm not even getting in that.
Because he really likes Frosted Flakes.
Tony the Tiger.
Here's the picture.
Oh my
two
sweet
direct
god.
words.
I sent him this picture and I said
Tiger
cha-cha
and
real
the
smooth.
gay-
Chacha, it's just so yeah, Matt sent the guy this picture. It just said cha-cha real smooth.
And he said, OMG, haha. And I said, he is our god, bow. He said, hell yeah, how are you? I said, I'm deliriously tired, what about you? And
Oh my sweet fucking Jesus.
Did you see the picture?
no, Elias, the Thomas image.
Stop! It is sacred. It's so
What the fuck
bad.
is that
It's
one?
the worst.
What is that one?
It's so fucking terrible. It's actually the worst fucking image made by a human man. It is the worst
Human man.
fucking image.
What the
No,
fuck is it?
it's so fucking bad.
We can't
It's
show
it is genuinely, we would get demonetized if we were even monetized in the first place. We would get demonetized
Elias, can I
so
tell them
fast.
where I found that image.
Where did you find that? At Hentai
Hentai
Church? No, alright.
Oh, I
no,
feel like I know
send
what
the
it is.
image. No, send the image. And
In the image.
I'm gonna read it out loud.
Alright, just send it to you.
No. Send
What
it
is-
to me. I'll read it.
Okay, yeah, DM it to him.
Wait.
Man, let him. The
Wait, are
moment
you
he
sure
sees
you-
it, the moment he sees it, he's gonna be scared.
The second.
I'm worried.
It's so bad. It's
This is my
so
fantasy.
fucking bad. It's like actually so bad. This was commissioned. That's the bad part.
Someone paid for this.
Someone paid for this.
We just say it quick.
Did you see it?
Yes.
Yes.
It's so
Yes.
fucking bad. It's actually the worst thing ever. It could not be worse.
Kill me.
Kill me.
Kill me.
Kill me. It's so
Wang.
bad.
Wang.
Read it. The grim detail that this guy goes into.
Hey, Jim, you face of reflects the agony of being betrayed, while a big fat controller laughs behind a pile beside a pile. Pale flesh locomotive experiments. Cheers, Adam Hutt.
Cheers.
I don't know who the fuck is Adam
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
How fun
Cheers.
was that? That's what he's basically
I'm so
No,
fuck-
No,
I
no,
hate that
Thomas
image.
Wayne would have just been my profile.
I hate that fucking image so bad.
So fucking
It's
This
the
was
bane
the-
of my existence, dude. It's so
That
fucking terrible.
That was the highlight of my night.
Oh, is that gonna be the Instagram clip or?
Yes, that's
I
gonna
don't
be the-
know.
me
I
screaming
don't
like
know.
a bitch.
Yeah, actually, yeah, it should be that.
Yeah.
Me screaming like a
Alright.
fucking
yeah,
jackass.
yeah.
Glad there's no one else in my house. Man,
Oh
that
my
would
god.
shit up out of some people.
Fuck, I think we end it there.
Yeah.
Should we just
That's
end it there. On the
Yeah,
top
we're at an hour about 45, an hour 45. So, yeah, we can end it here.
Yeah, I think
Meanwhile,
that's enough.
Bryce and Shane are just arguing on the other server. This is entertaining. This is actually really fun. to watch.
Alright, don't worry about it. Alright, everyone, alright. We gotta do the outro.
Mhm.
Alright, everybody. Alright, well, remember the usual. Follow us on our social medias in the description below.
Uh-huh.
Yup.
We got an Instagram, we got a Twitter that we never post on.
Okay, I post on the Twitter every like 4 or 5 episodes. Remember the fact that we have it.
We've only had 7 episodes.
I know. So basically, it's been the one.
We. Oh my fucking god! Oh my fucking god! Oh my fucking! Just the realization, I post on it every 4 or 5 episodes. Matt just chimes in. We only have 7 episodes.
I didn't even think about that.
The realization, the pause, just the and then the pause.
That was a real fucking
That was so fucking perfect. That was so on key.
I completely forgot that was the
You're
thing.
fucking retarded. You're retarded. Oh my god, I'm tearing up. I am tearing up.
That was fucking stupid.
That's a great ending point. Great ending point.
Alright, everyone, fucking scram.
Yeah,
We don't
fuck you
love
guys. Dislike and unsubscribe. We
As
don't
always,
love you.
dislike and
Get
unsubscribe.
it till it breaks.